Yeah, isn't that a good title for this? Eat, Pray, Kill? All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week for episode 107, we're going to be reviewing the 2022 direct-to-streaming Predator prequel, Prey. Prey is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, screenplay by Patrick Asen, story by Patrick Asen and Dan Trachtenberg, based on characters by Jim Thomas and John Thomas, produced by John Davis, Jane Myers, and Marty P. Ewing. Cinematography by Jeff Cutter, edited by Angela M. Catanzaro. I should have looked at these names. Claudia Castillo. Music by Sarah Schachner. Production companies were 20th Century Studios, Davis Entertainment, Lawrence Gordon Productions. Distributed by Hulu in the United States, Star Plus in Latin America, and Disney Plus internationally, with a release date of July 21st, 2022 at San Diego Comic-Con and August 5th, 2022 in the United States, and a runtime of 100 minutes. This movie made no money at the box office because it didn't come out there. Though, it's got a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes with a tomato meter of 170 reviews and an 82% audience score with 1,000 plus ratings. And the critics' consensus is the rare action thriller that spikes adrenaline without skimping on character development. Prey is a Predator sequel done right. So apparently they had no idea what the fuck they were talking about because it's not a sequel, it's a prequel.
Someone did a fucking typo there.
Yeah, big typo. All right, boys. The spoiler free started. This movie is rad as hell. Holy shit!
Wait, real quick.
Cool.
I thought they were supposed to have a Comanche dub.
They do have a Comanche dub. You didn't see it?
Wait, no, mine didn't. I pulled out my languages. It only said English and
it's a different choice of a movie. It's a totally different movie.
I was gonna watch it too, but I didn't. God damn it!
I saw it at the very end.
So when I saw in the very beginning, I went up and then it popped up on my TV, and I pulled down, and it was like Prey Comanche Prey.
Yeah,
English.
Damn it!
Which would I
gotta watch it again, dude.
Because them speaking Comanche was really cool. Like the couple of times that they just did it, naturally in the movie. But I think the whole movie in Comanche would have been really cool. And I wonder if they would have subtitled the French parts. Spoilers, there's white people in this movie. I wonder if they would have dubbed those parts in the Comanche dub or not. Or
no, I think they would have left it French and be like, if you don't know, you don't know.
What they did to us in the English dub. Yeah.
They do that in a lot of movies nowadays, and I don't know what that's about.
I mean, what the characters are talking about must not have any story relevance, so they're like, you don't need to know. We
get the gist of what they're doing. We know what they're doing.
I brought that up when I was watching it this morning. The other characters who aren't speaking languages that you're supposed to understand do a lot of really good face acting to tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
They don't leave anything up to interpretation. They're very obviously scared or excited or willing to kill this dog. A lot is happening.
Yeah, their body language is crazy, dude. It's 10 out of 10. They're cranking it up.
Yeah,
there's a lot of physical acting.
Yeah. But this movie absolutely deserves. I think 100% of people should like it. I'm interested to see what people say is bad about it because
this is exclusively on Hulu. There wasn't any limited.
There's
in America, yeah.
No, it's everywhere. Well, yeah, but it's the Hulu Plus, or it's the Hulu equivalent in other countries, though, because not every country has Hulu. Some are called different things.
I think I would have loved to see this on the big screen, man. I think.
Go ahead.
Maybe the effects would have suffered a little bit, just because they're probably on a tight budget.
Yeah, the one nitpick is the animals aren't great. Maybe that's on a big screen would have made it worse. To see it would have stood out more. But they do a good job of shooting those scenes dark a lot, so you can't tell as much.
But even, I don't think talking about the animals is spoilers. But if it is, go ahead, give us a dislike and talk shit to us in the comments about how we spoiled it. The wolf looked fantastic, I think.
The wolf is really good.
I totally forgot that shit was CGI.
I think the deer was the worst one.
No way, bro. The bear was fucking trash.
No, deer.
No. I know the bear was garbage.
The bear. I thought the bear was fine.
The bear and lion's face are shit.
They're so bad, and they're shiny.
Look like Annihilation.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like it's deformed, but like this is not supposed to be deformed.
But even the lion would have looked even worse. There's definitely a reason they made that shit at night because they were like,
It needed to be
Yeah, that's
100%.
true.
they were like, this lion asset we got is awful, so it's got to be at night.
The animals' bodies were sometimes moving not naturally.
Yeah.
Like,
Go ahead.
but outside of that, I mean,
This
like,
is the perfect action movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Then again, Netflix had $200 million, and look what they did with The Gray Man. So
Right. And
I
this
think
is,
shout outs to
this is
Hulu
Hulu
for
money. Like,
throwing out this banger.
I wonder too why if it didn't go to theaters because it's runtime. Like this is a short movie.
I think it didn't go to theaters because of the production companies that were doing it. So it's the 20th Century Studios, and I have a feeling, have they put out anything that was wide release in theaters since they got bought?
I think so, but I don't know offhand.
I'm looking it up right now.
I've
But,
like seen the logos.
I mean, they've done. Oh, is this movies? What the fuck? Oh, the film series. I don't know. Oh, why'd they do it this way?
Well, there's a lot going on that.
Their wikis fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
We all like reacted the same way. I think when we looked at it,
It's really shitty.
Yeah.
But like,
Jesus.
maybe Disney is saying like, okay, 20th Century Studios is our Hulu brand. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, this is all Hulu shit from here on out. Which like go ahead.
Kingsman, did that come out afterwards? Right? Yeah, the Kingsman.
But that was one that was Fox in 2019 or something like that. And it only released theatrically because it was going to before the pandemic.
That's true too. Yeah.
But that's the only thing that I could think of was they were like, no, this is a Hulu brand. Like that's just what it's gonna be, you know?
They're doing another sequel to that movie though in 2023.
Well, yeah, they have to. They set up the evil Avengers at the very end. We have 4:30 to keep talking about non-spoilers, though.
I need more of Amber Midthunder, which is Naru.
Bro.
I need more of her and stuff, dude. Because like,
I want her looking crazy the whole time. I want her eyes to be big as hell the whole time she's looking at everything.
she's playing like a schizophrenic person in the next movie or something, dude.
'Cause I think she's like she was like in Legion or something. Like she was in something else.
Yeah, she was in Legion and the CW series Roswell, New Mexico. As well as appearances on Longmire and Banshee. I don't know what those are. I think it's so fucking dope the representation that Native American people are getting. Because they look so badass doing anything. I'm like, this is fucking cool, man. Like
I
so
love
cool.
there was something special about how slender they were and how like much they were still like fucking holding their own in situations. Yeah.
Dude, we'll talk about it in spoilers. Actually, I don't want to spoil too much of anything else that's happening in the movie. But I like that too, like because normally they would be massive, like the Native American dude from the first Predator, where he's just a hulking fucking monster of a man. But like them being slender makes sense because they have to forage for most of their food, and then they hunt only as much as they can.
And they move a lot. Like they're constantly moving. They're not really stationary.
Right.
Dude, I mean, her moves, man, were insane, dude. She was Call of Duty sliding all over the place.
I'm interested to see how much of it was her own acting, though, and how much of it was the stunt double. Because
I think it was probably all stunt double.
No, the stunt double was fucking moving.
I think the stunt double, when the stunt double's doing it in certain scenes, but in other scenes, like where she is doing the sprint crouch slide, I think those were her. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, you think?
Because you had a full face view. There were other.
Man,
scenes...
they threw a few dots on her face, and we're like, all right.
Nowadays, man, they can deep fake a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, that's true. I just want to believe that she's an action hero like that, though, because she is badass in this movie. I think the acting from everybody who isn't her and her brother, though, dog shit.
They have shit to do.
Right, but you can still not have shit to do and be a good actor. You know, you can
I
do
get
a lot with a little.
Yeah.
But like, oh boy, who had the Rufio hair? That was his biggest thing. Was he's an asshole and he's got Rufio hair. And
they're like, all right, just play typical assholes. You know, you're bullying some kid. Go.
Yeah, which I think is whack.
So she's also supposed to be in Avatar: The Last Airbender, the TV series, the live action Netflix.
Put her in everything. I'm gonna go out there and say it. If we ever direct a movie, we gotta have her in some role.
She'll be too big by then.
She
You
will.
gotta hurry. You gotta do it
Just
now.
But
Americans.
she might. Who knows?
Yeah.
She might be huge though and pull a Jennifer Lawrence where she just makes every movie that comes her way.
Regardless,
Which I'll take it because we're gonna write a good movie anyway. So she's gonna act
man,
the fuck
she's-
out of it.
dude, in
She's gonna do
2021,
one
she's
for
in like
her.
4 movies.
Good. She deserves it. She fantastic.
This is the only good one. Then.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Hey, you got to start somewhere, man. But like her
Yeah.
brother was fantastic too. I think
I really liked him as well.
he was so good, and I was like,
Strong
Their
silent
relationship's
type.
really good.
"Is that his name?" He's good. I want more.
I mean, they call him like War Chief, but I don't know what his actual name is. But I think that's just because
I don't think
He's
he
a
even has
badass.
a name on the cast and crew in the Rotten Tomatoes.
No, he does.
calls him something.
Dakota Beavers is his name.
Yeah,
and his name is-
I mean, that's his-
T-A-A-B-E.
His name is Tabi.
Yeah.
Oh,
T
okay.
A A B E. Yeah, Tabi. But yeah, they were really good. I'm glad none of the other tribe or like people in their village said anything. Because I would have been like, get these fucking people out of here. I don't want no part of these people. I think they did a great job keeping it to the fights that were supposed to happen. And I think the predator design, this like feral predator is what they're calling it, is rad as hell. He's so
Dude, it
fucking
was too cool.
Oh man, his helmet is dope. His weapons that I think we should get into in spoilers were awesome. All of it was really good.
You know what else the guy that plays the Predator plays? I think he plays the devil character in American Horror Stories. Or the demon.
I was trying to see who played the Predator.
I don't know.
So he's like a former basketball
What's his
player?
name?
Yeah, he's massive.
Dane?
It's in the set list. Oh,
Yeah.
the non-spoilers are over. So if you've been watching the non-spoiler review, go ahead and click into the spoiler review to see our in-depth thoughts about Prey. You will get spoilers though. So if you're mad at us for spoiling it, go down to the comments and talk shit about us like you did earlier.
Is it Dan DeLigrio
It
Correct.
is, yeah.
or Dane?
So I'm switching over to spoilers.
I think it's Dane.